Dear students, in your last class, we discussed about classification of carbohydrates. Today, let us know some applications of carbohydrates. Now, let us discuss some important applications of carbohydrates. So, carbohydrates play vital roles throughout the plant and animal kingdoms. They are so essential to the existence of living things as they are the major source of energy. Now let us discuss some important applications of carbohydrates. Common carbohydrates. First one is glucose. Glucose finds application as a food for growing children and individuals. Second one, it can be used as a reducing agent in silvering of mirrors. Silvering of mirrors means making a coating of silver on the surface of glass. So in the process of making of mirrors, it can be used as a reducing agent. And vat dyeing. Vat means bucket. So the process of making dye in a bucket is known as vat dyeing. So dye means coloring substance for coloring clothes, different types of clothes, papers. That is dye. So the process of making vat dye, glucose is used as a reducing agent. As a sweetening agent in drinks, sweets, syrups, jams and jellies. Then in fruit preservation, glucose is used. Then in wine manufacture, as a sweetening agent, glucose is used. Then in vitamin C synthesis, it is glucose is used. So these are the applications of glucose. Next is the application of fructose. It is used as a sweetening agent in drinks, sweets, syrups, etc. Then it is used as a sweetening agent in food for diabetic patients because it has least impact on your blood sugar. So can be used as a sweetening agent in food for diabetic patients. Then next application that is of sucrose. It is a sweetening agent in food, drinks, sweets, syrups, jams, etc. Then in the preparation of oxalic acid, sucrose is used. Next one is next application is in the preservation of food and fruits. Then in the manufacture of octa-acetyl sucrose, which is used in preparing non-aqueous adhesives and transparent papers. So these are the application of sucrose, mainly sweetening agent and some other application in preservation of different substances. Next application is that of starch. Starch finds application as an important constituent of food. Then in the manufacture of glucose and ethanol, on hydrolysis of starch, glucose is produced. Then on fermentation of glucose, that means by adding yeast to glucose, it can produce ethanol. So for the manufacture of glucose and ethanol, we can use starch. Then in the manufacture of dextrin, which is used as an adhesive. Then in paper industry for sizing paper. Then in laundry as a stiffening agent. In washing of, that means in washing of clothes, we can use it as a stiffening agent. Then for preparing nitrostarch, which is used as an explosive, starch is used. Then as an indicator in iodometric and iodometric titration, we can use starch. That means in iodometric and iodometric titration, in order to analyze the presence of iodine, we have to add starch. If there is iodine, it will form a blue color. If there is no iodine, when we add starch, there will be no blue color. So we can use starch as an indicator in iodometric and iodometric titration in analytical laboratory. So next carbohydrate is cellulose. Cellulose finds a variety of important industrial applications. Some important industrial applications of cellulose are given here. First one is in textile industry. Cotton, which is almost pure cellulose, is used in the manufacture of textiles. So for making clothes, cotton is used. It is a form of cellulose, pure form of cellulose. Then in the manufacture of rayon, synthetic fiber rayon is a cellulose fiber. It is also known as regenerated cellulose. Regenerated cellulose is rayon. That means cellulose after some chemical process on cellulose, we will get rayon. So what are the chemical processes? A very viscous solution of cellulose in NaOH solution and CS2, carbon disulfide, called viscous, which is then forced through the fine holes of a spinneret into a bath of dilute sulfuric acid. Spinneret means a metal plate with many holes, just like sieve. Then cellulose is regenerated in the form of fine fibers known as viscous rayon. So cellulose after some chemical process is converted in the form of fine fibers known as viscous rayon. So this is widely used in manufacture of textile. So rayon is used in the form of clothes. Then in the manufacture of gun cotton, complete nitration of cellulose yields cellulose trinitrate, which is known as gun cotton. It is used as an explosive in torpedoes and in smokeless powders. Torpedoes means underwater missile. So in torpedoes it can be used as an explosive. Then in smokeless powders is a form of explosive propellant which produce less smoke on explosion. So in that case, for the production of smokeless powders, it can be used, that is gun cotton. Then the lower nitrates of cellulose are used in photographic films, in paints, and in the manufacture of plastics like celluloid. Then in the manufacture of cellulose acetate, acetylation of cellulose yields cellulose acetate, which is used in the manufacture of fibers known as acetate rayon. Then cellulose acetate is also used in paints and varnishes and in molding plastic for various purposes. So these are the different applications of cellulose. Then two more applications of cellulose are here. In the manufacture of mercerized cotton, when cotton is stretched, heated with concentrated caustic soda solution and then washed with water to remove alkali, swollen semi-transparent product is obtained, which is called mercerized cotton. These fibers are not only more lustrous than cotton, that means mercerized cottons are having high capacity, they are most lustrous and also possess greater capacity to absorb dyes, and thus are largely used in textile industry. Then in paper industry, the cellulose present in wood, bamboo, straw, corn stalks and other materials are widely used in the manufacture of paper. This is one of the important applications of cellulose. That means in paper industry. So these are the important applications of cellulose, and there are some other applications of other carbohydrates like glucose, fructose, sucrose, starch. So that's all about the applications of carbohydrates. Thank you.